everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to my first Sephora haul of 2023. Now there's not a ton of stuff, but there's a few new products that I'm very excited to be trying. Well, new products to me. Because there's not so many products, I figured I'd also share kind of my first impressions of all the products. Without further ado, let's get into it. Starting off with one that I know what to expect from. Because I've repurchased it, I think this might be my fourth one or my third one, but it lasts forever, which is why I think it's definitely worth the price. It is the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask. I get it in the scent Berry, but there's tons of scents to choose from if you're not into the berry scent, and it's meant to hydrate, nourish, and soften, and it is one of my favorite products, so I love it. It retails for $24. That is in USD. The funny thing about this product is it really reminds me of gel nails. It looks the exact same. It doesn't look like it right now because it's like fresh, brand new, but the consistency once you dig your finger in, it looks the same. I'm not going to right now because I'm not about to use it. I will show you what the consistency is because I have the product in that drawer right now at the end of its life. I bought all these products when they were having their like final sale of the year, which was 20%, which is more than their regular sales during, like, I guess they're called their VIB sales. I should have waited to buy the stuff at 20% off. I'll have to remember that next year if they do it again. This is the end, and I knew that I would need to be repurchasing it soon. I mean, I already have lip gloss on, but I'll hide it on my lips. It's just super thick and really amazing at nourishing your lips. Like it suggests, you put it on at night. It's very thick, very gooey, but very good at what it does. I also wear a mouth guard at night, and if you're one who drools or wears a mouth guard and that causes you to drool, this product saves you, trust me. It also comes with this little spatula that you can use if you want to dip into the product, but I don't tend to use it. So yeah, definitely a repurchased favorite over and over again. I am so red right now. It is so hot in this room. Okay, the next product, it is the Sephora Hyaluronic Acid Brightening Eye Cream. So it's hydrating. It's also anti-dark circles. 96% ingredients from natural origin, and it's unscented. And it retails for $24. I did get it when it was on 30% discount, I think, with the Sephora collection. They do a lot of those where like they have the percentage off for all the regular products and then even more for their collection. So I've been excited to try it because the Glossier Bubble Wrap eye cream is discontinued, and that's the one I have, but I haven't run out of it yet. I'm gonna use it until I run out, but I will try this sooner than later for the video. I mean, it's got that like unscented smell, you know, everything has like some sort of scent. The texture is very creamy. I just put it on my finger and just on my arm right now. It says apply AM and PM on clean, dry skin, gently pat around eyes. And yeah, so the test will be whether it wears nicely underneath concealer and everything, whether there's more or less creasing, and honestly over time, whether it hydrates and actually like brightens the under eye. I guess maybe the brightening might be more immediate. Yeah, I will cut to me trying that product now on bare skin under my eyes, as well as underneath makeup. As you can tell, it is a different day. It's even a different setup. We've rearranged some of the lighting and stuff in the room, so now I have a moon behind me. But I'm gonna start by applying the Sephora Hyaluronic Acid Brightening Eye Cream. I will admit, I've used this a couple of times. I noticed a few things that were different from the Glossier one I was using. I did my skincare and everything this morning. It's been a couple hours, but I moisturized and all that. I just didn't use an eye cream. And I also put way too much. So don't do that, but I'm just gonna blend it in. It feels a bit thicker than the Glossier one. Now the Glossier one is also discontinued, so it's not like I can compare the two and be like, oh, one's better, buy the other one. This one seems to, I don't know if it's like sinking in better or drier than the Glossier one. I feel like the Glossier one and this one provide the same amount of like sheen or what I could guess is like brightening. But yeah, it soaks in and like feels a bit drier and less like slick. The look looks a bit brighter, looks a little bit like there's a sheen there. So I do like this so far. I mean, this is just my first impressions of the products because I haven't been using them enough to actually know. I've used it like once and didn't really really notice too much of a difference, too much of creasing, but I'm gonna test it out today as well and like really think about it. The next product is kind of a new product actually. It is the Supergoop Glow Sunscreen. I have been using the Unseen sunscreen. I think I've repurchased it twice and it's my favorite sunscreen under makeup. It's got like a clear finish to it. It's a little bit kind of like a primer texture and I love it, but I've run out of it. And I had heard the Glow Screen was also a great product. So to my husband's dismay, he likes using the Unseen sunscreen as well. I mean, he probably could use this and be fine. I don't know how glowy it is. So I'm excited to be trying this one out. And then if it doesn't work out, I'll just get the other one again. But I'm gonna open it and see how glowy it really is. I'm just gonna put it on my wrist because I'm already having makeup on, but I will be wearing it soon to give you what it looks like on bare skin as well as under makeup too. I believe it comes in 2 shades. I will also mention it is $36 and it has an SPF of 40 and the shades are Golden Hour Bronze and Sunrise Champagne, which is the one I got. There's also a value size if you want a bigger size. This is just the standard size because I figured I'd try it out first. They also have a mini size if you really want to just try it. So yeah, that is the consistency. It's got a little bit of a tint to it. That's it going on. I don't know if it has the most glow or what I was like anticipating. Maybe more shimmer to it. It's definitely glower than the Unseen sunscreen. I will cut to the clip of me using the product on bare skin right now. All right, now it is time to apply the Glow Screen Supergoop sunscreen. Apply like that much. I don't know, maybe I'll need more. And it's got a tint. I think I mentioned that already. I don't know how much coverage it'll actually give, but I'm just going to apply it. It has the same smell as the Unseen sunscreen by Supergoop. While it still has like a bit of a sunscreen kind of smell, I'm adding a little more. It's really not overpowering. If you have any sensitivities to smell, it's not perfumed or anything. Like I'd say it's fragrance free, just that smell of sunscreen is in there a bit. It's not overpowering and it goes away. Like that's the #1 thing that I really love about the sunscreen. I hate when you feel sunscreen on your face and you can smell it like all day long. So this one, I think compared to the Unseen one, obviously you can see this one a bit more. It is glowy. It provides a nice sheen to the skin. The Unseen one is not mattifying, but like it is matte. I think it soaks in better. This one almost feels more like you're wearing sunscreen. So if you're not into that, maybe go for the Unseen one. I do love that one, but I really enjoy the glow that I'm getting. I'm getting more into having more glowy makeup. So I'm going to like this, I think. But now let me just jump into applying the rest of my makeup and also continue with the haul. Just don't mind that it's not fully blended. I'm right into applying my makeup. I've applied concealer and some CC cream. I wanted to show you it before I actually set my face with powder. So this is just fresh with a CC cream. It's the IT Cosmetics one. I also mixed in the Maybelline Dream Urban Cover. It's full coverage, protective makeup. I just put a little bit in because the shade match of this is not so good. So just trying to use this one up because I'm not a fan of it on its own. Anyways, the concealer I used is the Tarte Ultra Creamy Shape Tape Concealer. It's not the like regular one, it's the Ultra Creamy one, which I don't like as much, but I've been using it up. This is it, no powder applied. I put a little cream blush as well, but that's kind of irrelevant. You can kind of see the glow, I feel like, of the sunscreen underneath, but not a crazy amount. I feel like it is the perfect amount. And these are my under eyes. And I did blend everything in with a beauty blender. That's how I applied it. And it doesn't look like it's like separating or like doing anything weird with the eye cream that I used. So that's a plus. I'm just gonna set my face, see how it wears for the rest of the day as well. All right, I did a quick job with the rest of my makeup. I did set my face with the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. I did that on my under eyes with my beauty sponge. So I like basically baked it, or not even baked it fully, but just tapped in the powder with a damp beauty blender and then dusted it with a brush on the rest of my face. My face isn't like super ultra glowy. I feel like maybe just a hint more than usual with the Glow sunscreen. So I do like the way my makeup is wearing. The makeup on top of the sunscreen was pretty flawless. Like it doesn't look bad at all, I don't think. The under eyes, I think they look okay. Like the #1 thing that I need in an eye cream is to make make my eyes not look dry and crusty because my eyes can get super dry. So I think it's doing okay. There was a little bit of creasing, but I honestly don't know if that's even the eye cream because sometimes that happens on any other day with no eye cream or with the Glossier one that I really do like. And then sometimes it doesn't, so I don't know. I didn't do anything different. I think the makeup looks good. So I'm happy with the application. The next product is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. Party all night, stay all day. It is definitely well reviewed, but I had never heard of anyone having tried it and loving it, at least that I know of. I mean, I've taken a pause on watching a crap ton of beauty influencers lately. Maybe people have raved about this and I just don't know. But the reviews are pretty good on Sephora. So it's got a 4.4 star rating, 87% recommend it. It sounded like a product I'd really like. Now I had been using the NYX Dewy Finish Setting Spray, which is at a much lower price point, and I did like it, but because of the 20% off, I figured let me try something a bit better and see what I might want to use for my wedding makeup if I happen to do my makeup myself, which I'm not sure if I'm gonna do, or implement some products that I know that I love. Trying this product out for that specifically, but it retails for $36 USD, and I won't lie to you, I've used it just a couple times because I ran out of my setting spray. I will spray it on my face now because I haven't sprayed it on yet. The spray is really good. My very, very first impression is I really like the spray. Not too clumpy, definitely better than the NYX one. Maybe not as good as the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray. That's one I've used in the past and one that I would have repurchased, but I wanted to try something new. I'm pretty sensitive to smells usually, and while this does have a little bit of like, not a perfumey fragrance, it smells like something that I can't put my finger on, but like something familiar. Let me just get a really good whiff. I don't know, like, is it a bit fruity? I'm not sure. If you've used this product, tell me what it smells like in the comments if you know. But the smell's not too overpowering that it bothers me, and I've liked it so far. Definitely has set my makeup really well. I do love the Charlotte Tilbury, what is it called? The finishing powder. I've used that recently and I really love it. So I bet you the combination of that and this could be magic, as well as maybe some of her other products as well. But yeah, I definitely feel the makeup like locking in, maybe drying a bit. Drying? I don't know. That is my face. I mean, I've been sweating filming in this room all day, so the makeup's probably not sitting well already. So I'll try it again and give you another update on it. Last but not least is the setting spray. I love the spray on this, and I actually really like the scent. It's a really nice fragrance, and I'm really liking it so far. The one thing I feel when I do spray it, like after it dries, it really feels like your face is like locked in. I don't want to say it looks dry, but it like feels a bit dry, like it's set. Not in a bad way, I don't think. It feels like it's working, and that's a good thing, I guess. That is all for the makeup application. And yeah, that is it for my mini Sephora haul for 2023. If you did like this video, don't forget to give it a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and comment down below what your must-try Sephora product is. Whether it's something you repurchase multiple times or something you're looking to buy soon. I appreciate you watching. Have a wonderful rest of your week. Bye.